Welcome to our All Together Passage series, a daily vlog taking you with us on our maiden voyage from France to Miami. We're on leg one to the Canaries. Let's do this.
It's 6:30 p.m. UTC, so 7:30. It's pitch dark outside. Cannot see anything. Holly's went to bed. Jean-Marc is on watch outside in the cockpit. He has his own single-handed habits. That's how he does his watch. And I'm playing with all the instruments here and eating dinner. Holly prepared. We have CAI here, checking the horizon with the thermal camera. So far nobody is sailing with us. This is the coast of Spain right here. So we are the green boat. So we are sailing down the coast. A little bit less wind than expected, but at least we're sailing. So that's nice. The forecast over the next few days is not great. The forecast for Gibraltar is definitely not good, either no wind or wind against us. But this is the Med, so it changes very often. So I'm hoping that in a subsequent weather update we get something better. We were able to connect with our standard Starlink antenna, upload the video, check a couple things. We have the hydro generator in the water working for us. So if I look, we're not going very fast right now, but if I look at the energy, some people might be interested. So we have the racing version, hydraulic version. So we roughly, our consumption is about 20 amps with all the electronics, and so it's at least providing at times 14. At least we're maintaining, almost maintaining our capacity for our battery at the moment. So thank you for our little hydro generator. This is the Spanish border right there, and we're here, and as we're getting closer to this point, we now have cellular coverage, so that's fun. The situation is you just came on watch and I'm supposed to go off watch. I was supposed to do that 40 minutes ago and you're keeping me up because you come on watch and it's the wind is shifting 30 degrees. You have 3 boats coming right at you, and on the radar there are like clouds, rain clouds or squalls coming nearby.
It's not like
and right now we're entering a canyon, so it's pretty deep. So at some point we're going to go from 1,000 meters, well, not quite 1,000 here, from 800 meters, a little deeper here, and then quickly it's going to come up and then to like 100 meters. So yeah, you'll go from 1,000 to 100 in a pretty short period of time. So if you see big waves and you start surfing, then you call me.
And then we're moving towards land.
So everything was going fine. We're sailing down the coast, and then you came on watch, and now we're like aiming almost for land.
Yeah.
Which is
and the wind shifted.
Yeah, which is expected, but so we'll see.
And the other.
And now you have like 4 boats that are aiming at you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And we.
So this is Awen, and then you have 4 boats coming your way. So
Awesome.
I'll let you
Excited.
take your watch, and I'm going to go for sleep. And you don't wake me up. Okay? Good. That's the plan.
So I'm on night watch, and Stephane went to bed. And it's always a little bit frustrating when you can't fully trust your electronics. I think I'm just nervous because we had a number of problems with the electronic systems. The push-ons tried to help us figure out, so hopefully, fingers crossed. How close was that boat?
Well, what I noticed is like now 1:15 in the morning, and I should have been sleeping for an hour and 15 minutes, and I got out of bed. Sorry. So yeah, we're in a tricky situation because the wind is shifting, bringing us closer to the coastline. As we are closer to the coastline, there is more traffic, fishermen and stuff, so we went through those 4 boats. We know also the wind is going to...
Where's our boat? Oh yeah, okay.
That's right here. So right now the wind shifted back, so it's best to stay put and follow the coastline. If the wind keeps going down, so we've been having more like 15 knots, but now we're down to like 10-ish. So if at some, either we keep going, and then we'll jibe and we'll have a better angle to go south. But we don't want to be like heading too far in there because we're going to cover a lot of distance, and the wind will be at our back, so that's not good. So we can go a little bit, jibe, see if our angle allows us to kind of head south. So I think let's wait and see a little longer to see what the wind angle is and what truly the wind is. And if we don't have enough wind, then we'll just motor south.
So it's peaceful now that all of the fishing boats have passed us. The wind is dying down. True wind at about 10 knots, and we're going 6.7 knots. And our direction is deep. So as we go around the cape, it's going to change direction, so we're just sort of waiting it out. Our polars are telling us we should put the A2 up, but everybody's asleep, and I'm not going to put that sail up by myself, obviously. So we're just deep in the Genoa for now, and waiting it out.
Check this out. Finally, daylight. Amazing. Feels so good after having pretty dark night and be able to see. We're up there at code 65. I'm waiting to see what the wind's going to do. Anyway, it's going to be a beautiful day. It's pretty warm now. Big difference. It's pretty dry too. So that's a great feeling. That means we're going in the right direction.
So you want me to tell you what happened last night?
Yeah.
So...
Sounds like you didn't tell me the whole story when you went to bed. Mark said you got scared.
I did get scared. I was shaking.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I saw something on the radar that looked like a boat, tiny boat, and but they didn't have any AIS on. So I came out and looked, and I looked for it, and there was nothing. There was no lights or anything. And so I was like, maybe it's just a cloud, because there was like a squall on the other side of it. And suddenly I hear a boat, and like right near our boat, but there's no lights on.
How close?
Well, they got closer. They got within 10 meters of the boat, and so I came out to look at what it was, and he turned the flashlight on, and he was like looking at the boat. He was looking at me with the flashlight, and coming close. And so then he circled around to the port quarter within 10 meters, and he was kind of holding his position. And then he kind of went to the back of the boat, and that's when I was like, Stephane, and you didn't hear me. I think you were sound asleep. And so then I called for Jean-Marc, and and I was like, Jean-Marc, can you help me? And so he got up and ran up stairs, and you could hear the boat kind of motor away, but they turned the lights off. There was no lights on. They turned the flashlight off. And yeah, then he went away.
What kind of boat, you know?
It looked like from what I could see, he was shining the light on me, so I couldn't see very well.
You didn't return the favor?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah, I grabbed the flashlight and I shined the light on him.
And was it like, I don't know, like somebody in uniform or?
No, it didn't look like, because I thought maybe it was the authorities or something, and it wasn't like it was like a large rib. It looked white to me as I was flashing the light on it. So yeah, so I was like, yeah, it scared me. I don't know what it was.
So yeah, interesting.
So what's going on this morning? We're motoring again.
So yeah, the wind was coming from 90. We had a big wind shift to basically south, and we need to get southwest. So right now I think we're in between two winds. Eventually it's going to settle to west. Since the best thing to do right now is just get one motor on, head southwest, and wait for the wind shift, and hope we can put the 8.2 on and start sailing again. Did the routing for the next few days. Doesn't look so great for us.
It's sort of pointless to do the routing for a few days, I think. Like you need to just do the routing for the day.
Yeah, well, it shows upwind sailing in all that channel to Gibraltar. So up to 20 knots, close haul, tacking. Yeah, not the most fun sailing, but price to pay to get out of the Med. That's the door we need to get through, and after that things will be more fun.
So are you saying we're gonna go upwind through the Gibraltar?
Right now that's what it shows. The wind is funneling through Gibraltar and going east.
So the wind's going against us, so we're gonna be against waves going through Gibraltar Strait. That doesn't sound like a good idea. So I think we should maybe wait.
We'll see.
So I'm making breakfast and just oatmeal, but I like to zhuzh it up. So I chopped up some apples and I'm cooking those with some vanilla and a little bit of butter, vanilla. I'll put the nuts in when we're done. And it'll be really tasty.